Welcome to the bold analysis, ladies and gentlemen. Raila Odinga went to campaign for Jubilee candidate in Utawala. And in that campaign, there is a by-election that is happening there on 8th. He was accompanied by a host of leaders, and the top UDA, the top Jubilee leadership was not there. And so I want you to watch this video, and I've seen the kind of turnout that was there, and we are going to analyze more on that political rally in this analysis.
Nitarudi siku ingine kuomba na nyinyi, sawa sawa. Leo nimekuja kusalimu nyinyi, tena kutoa shukrani kwenu. Manake nyinyi mlipiga kura vizuri sana kwetu. Hapa Embakasi Mashariki tulipata karibu 80%, sio? Natoa shukrani sana kwenu. Tena mimi nataka kuambia nyinyi kwamba hiyo kura yenu haikuenda bure. Hii kila mtu anajua na Mungu najua ya kwamba tulishinda uchaguzi. Sio tulishinda? Sasa kwanza mimi nataka kuja hapa kuambia nyinyi tunaendelea mbele. Naleta salamu kutoka kwa Mheshimiwa Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Mnapokea? Pili, naleta salamu kutoka kwa Mheshimiwa Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Mnapokea? Tatu, naleta salamu kutoka kwa Mama Martha Wangari Karua. Mnapokea?
So people have been, I saw different photos that were flashed, that have really been flashed from that rally. And it's showing the kind of turnout was there. The branding, of course, the candidate there is a Jubilee, is called someone called Karani, is vying for that seat on a Jubilee ticket. And when Raila Odinga was giving his speech, he also gave credit to acknowledged Kalonzo Musyoka, Martha Karua, and former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. I watched that video, and there are a lot of things that I've said, that he has said there, but I think it will also be important for you to get. That rally was very critical to set the tone, and I want to tell you why Raila had gone out. Because this rally is the very last meetings that is doing ahead of the Kamkunji gathering. The Kamkunji is a gathering. I don't think it is what the UDA team are calling maandamano. Maybe they know what they're talking about. So what exactly is the message that Raila was sending out? I am glad that that rally is revealing what I have been saying, that Raila is calling public gathering, not exclusively on the Cherera issue, but Cherera issue is just the entrance point. Listen to this speech, snippet of this speech, so that you get to understand what exactly are the issues on table.
Raila Amolo Odinga. Karibu baba.
Peeni baba Mike. Peeni baba Mike. Peeni baba Mike bana. Peeni baba Mike baba.
Hello. Hello. Azimio. Inawezekana. Azimio. Asanteni sana. Nimechelewa. Nilikuwa Mombasa, lakini ndege ilichelewa. Ilikuwa mimi nakuja hapa kwa kanisa. Nimefika, kanisa imekwisha. lakini mzuri nimekuta nyinyi. Nitarudi siku ingine kuomba na nyinyi, sawa sawa. Leo nimekuja kusalimu nyinyi, tena kutoa shukrani kwenu, manake nyinyi mlipiga kura vizuri sana kwetu. Hapa Embakasi Mashariki tulipata karibu 80%, sio? Natoa shukrani sana sana kwenu. Tena mimi nataka kuambia nyinyi kwamba hiyo kura yenu haikuenda bure. Hii kila mtu anajua na Mungu mwenyewe anajua ya kwamba tulishinda uchaguzi. Sio tulishinda? Sasa kwanza mimi nataka kuja hapa kuambia nyinyi tunaendelea mbele. Naleta salamu kutoka kwa Mheshimiwa Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Mnapokea? Pili, naleta salamu kutoka kwa Mheshimiwa Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Mnapokea? Tatu, naleta salamu kutoka kwa Mama Martha Wangari Karua. Mnapokea? Na wana Azimio lote wameleta salamu zao. Sisi kama Azimio tuko pamoja. Msijanganywe ya ile mnasikia kwa magazeti, ile porojo kusema Azimio imesambaratika. Azimio haijasambaratika. Tuko pamoja na tunaendelea pamoja mbele. Hivi karibuni nyinyi mtaona mambo mengine hapa, lakini kwa sasa tumekuja hapa kwa sababu ya Bwana Karani. Sawa? Mimi nimekuja kuuliza nyinyi mpige kura kwa Bwana Karani. Mtampiga kura? Wangapi wanampigia Bwana Karani kura? Nione mkono hapa. Sasa mnajua Azimio ilishinda viti mingi zaidi ya udiwani, sio? Pili, Azimio ilipata viti mingi zaidi ya ubunge katika taifa letu, sio? Tatu, tulishinda viti mingi sana ya ugavana katika taifa letu na maseneta, sio? Sasa na hiyo rekodi yote tungeshinda ya urais? Tungeshinda ya urais? Tungeshindwa? Hii kura ya urais tulishinda na kura mingi zaidi. Tunaelewana vizuri? Lakini nyinyi mnajua yale yalifanyika, sio? Kuna mengi nitasema siku ile ya Jumatano, sio? Lakini mliona Bwana Chebukati akikimbia pale kama mwenda azimu. Simulimuona Bwana Chebukati? Simuliona mjua yale alifanya? Simunajua? Hata Mungu yajua, najua. Tumefanya utafiti ya kutosha. Tunajua pale kura yetu iliibiwa na ni ngapi. Hivi karibuni ukweli itatoka. Ukweli ikidhihiri, uongo sitajitenga. Kwa hivyo sasa yale itakuja sasa. Lakini nyinyi mmeona, tunajua hakuna mabadiliko sasa. Walisema wengine tukiweka Biblia chini gharama itarudi chini, sio? Sivyo? Bei ya unga itatoka 200 irudi 70. Unga ya bei yake imerudi chini, rudi chini.
Guys, I think Raila means business. If you ask me, he means it. So enough of it to dismiss, and we might have to do with it. Dismissing and praising the police, I don't think that is it. The truth of the matter here is that the Kamkunji gathering is gaining momentum, and the UDA team are falling into that. They're falling into that trap. I think that topic has been trending for better part of the weekend, and everyone, it's now in people's lips. People are talking about it. I asked a friend of mine, why do you think Raila Odinga is going to campaign for a Jubilee candidate alone, without Jubilee leaders. We've seen a very concentrated narrative that was built that Raila is a Luo leader. So this was, and I analyzed in my previous video that some few rejects from Luo Nyanza, people who are not even voting, those people are not leaders. Those people are just people who are looking for things here and there, just to spare, not on behalf of who, kuna kitu hapo. So those leaders, they are not leaders. Those rebels from Nyanza that were sent in Migori to go and say all sort of things, it was only crafted to paint Raila as someone who is talking to the Luo nation. But today, he has gone to a place, the candidate there is a Kikuyu candidate and is vying through Jubilee. There is no ODM candidate because there was party zoning in Nairobi, and so ODM did not even have a candidate there. He wanted to send a message. And that branding of him associating with Jubilee party was very strategic, because somewhere the posh politicians that are sitting in offices have made a decision that Jubilee party is disassociating with what Raila is doing. But I've always said that I don't think Raila is a lonely man. I don't think he's speaking alone. If you listen to that speech, he's talking about issues. He's talking about the GMO. He's talking about permanent secretaries that have been kicked out. And it tells you that there is more than what catches the eye. Raila is just the mouthpiece. But these public gatherings can be well oiled by people who are feeling uncomfortable. It has started, someone is saying it has started too early. Is it going to present Raila candidature? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to think. I don't want it to go there. But it has started too early, so early. And it's not going to be an easy duel, I think, if you ask me. There are messages that Raila wanted to send out. And I want us to look at the three messages. Associating, the point here is associating with Jubilee Party. And when you listen to that speech, he acknowledged some greetings from Uhuru Kenyatta. Look at this photo, like the one you're seeing there. These are people that were donning Jubilee red and dots of the ODM. I was also keen to look at the security details. I've spoken to a journalist who was there telling me that I think security is not compromised. He might have gone there maybe also just to assess the public engagement with the people. Now, from what I can see here, there is a faction of Jubilee that is intact and is behind Raila Odinga. So the team, the posh team that believes this is not going to happen or this is not happening may still be, but from what I see is that Raila Odinga did not go to that event without the input or engagement with the Jubilee leadership. Because yesterday, they were in Kilifi with David Murathe, who is the vice chair. In fact, I understand that Raila spent in Kilifi yesterday. So he came to Nairobi today in the morning. And that is why he's saying in that video he was in Mombasa. So there is that faction that is there. So the narrative that it's split there. Number two, I think an understanding that Raila might leave exit politics is not there. I think those who want Raila to leave may have to contend with the reality that Raila is still here. Raila is still in this country and he's still in politics. Whether that can produce a candidature in 2027, it's a wait and see. My personal position has been that Kalonzo should take the mantle, but not to sit down to wait for Kalonzo tosha. Apana, toka ije utafute. Ikifika time ya endorsement, unapewa endorsement kama unaonekana nguvu. nguvu lazima ionekane. I think this Raila associating with Jubilee at this critical time is to make the cause inclusive. It gives the cause a matter of inclusivity. And again, I think he doesn't want to lose the Mount Kenya track. So that if there is a voting constituency that will also be handed over to a Kalonzo Musyoka or a Martha Karua or any other presidential candidate under the new formation after Azimio, my position is also that Azimio should not be the platform in 2027 or engaging in the future. That Azimio should be disbanded, get another formation, is also to hand over a fraction of the Mount Kenya that are with Raila Odinga. And from this, I think the public gathering in Kamkunji, there seems to be gaining momentum because UDA team that were attending political prayer rally packaged as a church service were also talking about Raila. Nimemalizia hapo. Let's speak in the next.